Hi guys, I wanted to show you how to craft Chaos Damage Over Time amulets, and in this version we're going for Malevolence Reservation with +1 Chaos skill gems and Chaos Damage Over Time multiplier. I already made a video on amulets, but the other version has had +2 with Chaos Damage Over Time multiplier. It didn't have the reservation. And you want to start by alteration spamming for Malevolence, and this is going to cost you 248 alterations on average. And the level, anything above level 82 is fine. If you get a lower item level, like you want minimum 82, but even if you get an 86, it's fine. And you want to start by alteration spamming on this. If you get another mod, like in this case, you can try to annul for a 50-50 and try to remove the other bad prefix. If you want to save time, you can imprint the item and annul, so in case you fail, you can imprint it back. But it's probably better to just annul it directly without spending one imprint, because the imprint is too expensive for this step. It's really easy to roll this. And if you alteration spam into it and it's just one mod, you're good, and you're just good. You can continue the craft. So once you have your Malevolence Reservation, you want to craft suffix gonna be changed. And at this point we imprint. So the total cost for the amulet right now is probably around 3x and a half, because we have to 2x for this, and then for the base and the imprint probably around 1x and a half. And after we have imprinted at this state, we want to use a craft in game that is not the normal reforge, it's the alchemy reforge. So basically it makes your item rare and reforges, so we can skip one step, which is regaling. Because if we regal a suffix and then we have suffix gonna be changed, and we reforge chaos, this suffix is going to block a potential suffix that we could get on the reforge, so it makes the craft harder. But if you use the reforged version of this craft, which is really common, you find so many in Harvest, you actually make the craft more likely. And we want to reforge chaos until we hit the Chaos Damage Over Time multiplier here, T1, if possible. And every time we reforge, we don't have to recraft the suffix gonna be changed every time. We can just imprint back and make another imprint. So every time we fail, we only spend like half an exalt instead of 2. So and we can just bring it back every time. So this, instead of being 7, it's 7 tries, but instead of spending a lot of money, we only spend 2 exalts on the first time, and then every time after that is half an X. So we save a lot of money there. And you imprint and then you reforge chaos over and over until you hit tier 1 Chaos Damage Over Time multiplier. I'm just gonna do it quick here. And without the third try, on average, it's going to take you 7. And we also got lucky, we got a really good suffix. I wouldn't expect getting a good suffix. If you want, you could try to ice link for a really good suffix at this point, or you can ice link later if you really want. But let's just stop at just getting the Chaos Damage Over Time multiplier. Once you have this, you want to craft again, suffix is gonna be changed, and this time we're going for +1 all chaos skill gems. This time we have to craft suffix is gonna be changed every time, so on average it's 3 tries plus 3 reforges, so it's 6 exalts to do this step. And it's really likely to hit the +1. It's 1 in 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're getting unlucky here. 5. It took us 5. We got really unlucky. Before, when I did some more testing, and it was like every 2 or 3 tries I was getting it. If you craft on a level 82 base, it's even more likely. On this I have the highest. It's a slightly higher chance, I think. And once you get your +1, you can craft on the bench live, or you could also try to do instead suffix cannot be changed. And if you didn't ice link before for like the last suffix, you can ice link now for a 50-50. And if you veil a prefix, you unveil. Wait, before unveiling, sorry, undo. Before unveiling, you want to go here and check what is the best mod that you can block. This step is not necessary. You can completely just have +1 life and 2 good suffixes, and on a 4 mod amulet it's still really good for like pretty cheap. And here you can block the mods that you don't want. For example, let's say you don't want mana. which is multiple mods here. 1, 2, 3, 4. You block like a lot of mods if you block mana. And let's say you block mana and you unveil. Let's try here. We click on mana and we're blocking. Wait, we need to select Exalted here. And then we go here, we block the mana on the crafted. Now, look how many mods that we're blocking. We're blocking 1, 2, 3, 4. So the total pool, there's a 1, 2, 3, 4 mods left. Let's say you're a projectile build, prods damage and prods speed, makes your clear feel better. You can unveil life, you can unveil area damage if you're using an area skill like Toxic Rain. It's really easy, and it's pretty much guaranteed to you get one usable mod. You unveil, and you get life or prods, depending on what you want. Let's say we do life here, and then we remove the last mod, and you just craft whatever you want as the last prefix. For example, mana cost, if you're using Toxic Rain, or you can craft some projectile damage prod speed if you're using Toxic Rain. And yeah, you can, if you're using like an hybrid build that uses both life and mana, you can craft 50% yes maybe. Or if you're using an area skill, you can also do this. And it's a really good 6-mod amulet. The only non-deterministic part is the last suffix. You're gonna get stuck with whatever you hit. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Really good amulet. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.